What is up, guys? Perfection here, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about another new transformation that can be added into Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, because of course we're getting an update, and I think that we can all say that we want new content, new forms, new moves, etc., but we need the new transformations, and it is one that I left out of the last video I did where I was talking about several new transformations like Pure Progress, Ultra Instinct, and the God transformation from Topo. So this new transformation, and I know it's gonna make you guys sigh, but it's a Saiyan only transformation, and you will understand why it has to be like that when I explain it. Now I know we just got off of having Super Saiyan Blue, and I know everyone's just like, how much more can the Saiyans get? That's why in the last video I was talking about making some transformations, you know, excludable from Saiyans to kind of make up for that. But this one, I feel like would be truly unique. It would be something that you wouldn't expect. I know you're thinking, oh, you're gonna just say Super Saiyan 4 because that's what everyone says. And yes, I do want Super Saiyan 4 transformation, don't get me wrong, but there is something else that we're completely avoiding here, and it is doable because we have another race in the game that shows us it's possible to implement in this game. So imagine this. You have a DLC that's very Saiyan centric. You get Fasha, you get King Vegeta, maybe you get Shallot or whatever, but you get Fasha and you get King Vegeta. And as a side quest that's not really related to the story, Fasha teaches a character a new move, a new technique, like a side quest that, you know, you would have to complete all the, you know, requirements. And at the end of it, she gives you a special transformation skill. Now, this special transformation skill would be called Powerball. You see where I'm going? I know a lot of eyebrows just raised. It would be called Powerball. You throw a Powerball into the sky, and you transform into a giant ape. That's why it has to be Saiyan only. So you transform into a giant ape. It would be the basic standard ape. It wouldn't have to be anything special. Doesn't have to wear any clothes. I mean, I guess if you're wearing Saiyan armor, it can expand with you or whatever. And if that's not the case, it could just be the giant standard naked running around ape form that we're accustomed to. You know, the one that Goku and Gohan use. But you run around again just like giant Namekian form, a great Namekian form. You're just a giant entity, and you're running around bashing and crushing and swatting at things and wagging your tail and swatting things and shooting mouth blasts and throwing giant, you know, mountains and rocks at people, just like Tenkaichi 3. Yes, I feel like this is completely feasible and within the realm of possibility for Dimps to do. Now, again, I'm just saying, now, I would make things different from the Great Namek form. I would make the Great Ape form something that is permanent once you transform into it. Now, that would be a huge downside because you become a much bigger hitbox and people can just, you know, spam moves at you, and they're gonna hit you because it has no choice but to hit you. So you wouldn't be able to snap vanish, you wouldn't be able to use any, well, I guess you would be able to use a escape move, but you would still be able to be stamina broken if you run out of your stamina. You just wouldn't de-transform or anything, you know, you wouldn't deform, you would just still be the ape. But this would make you very susceptible to high amounts of damage with people just throwing death balls and what have you at you. So you would still have to be wise about when you bust this transformation out. But imagine that would be so unique. So then Fasha would get hers, you know, her armor would be on just like Tenkaichi 3, pink armor, you know, the little combat jacket that she has on and everything. King Vegeta would have his, and he would be able to talk during his, just like in Tenkaichi 3. And maybe this would be like a transformation that would be standard to all the, you know, basic armor Saiyans. Like Raditz would get his, Turles would get his, maybe it would be a preset for Gohan to get his. I don't know about Goku. Maybe GT Goku could get like a golden ape form or a regular ape form or whatever. Maybe it could be two transformations. Maybe after Fasha teaches you the basic ape transformation, maybe Goku teaches you the golden ape transformation, and that one could be different in the fact that it could breathe fire, because I think that was the only ape transformation that's ever been shown to actually breathe fire. And I just feel like this is something that the community would really want. It would kind of you know, add some variety to the Saiyan transformations, just being beyond a hair change in the game. It would just be like, okay, well, the Saiyans have a giant transformation of their own to kind of go against the Namekians. It would be fun, it would be innovative, it would be creative, and it would be completely unexpected. It would be a great way to get Fasha and King Vegeta in, maybe even Baby Vegeta, who knows. This would be like the complete Saiyan DLC pack, and I think everyone would have fun with it. So I'm gonna ask you guys a question. What would you think about this? What new transformation would you implement into Xenoverse 2? I want to see that in the comment section below, and maybe it'll get brought up at the end of the next video. I don't know. Maybe I'll surprise you. But again, I've been your perfect being and the #1 anime gaming and Dragon Ball channel on YouTube. Of course, the name being Perfection. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and also click that notification bell. Enable all notifications so you get all the updates for this channel as they become available. And I will see you in the next video. Remember, I want you guys to answer that question. What new transformation would you want to see in Xenoverse 2? Let me know down below. Peace.